Mastering ISO 10018. ISO 10018 ignites long-term success by amplifying people power. What is the primary objective of the ISO 10018 standard for operational excellence, and how does its implementation contribute to its attainment of long-term organizational success by enhancing its people involvement and competence in achieving its strategic objectives? The primary objective of the ISO 10018 standard for operational excellence is to provide guidelines for organizations to enhance their people involvement and competence in achieving their strategic objectives, thereby contributing to the attainment of long-term organizational success. This standard recognizes that people are a critical component in the pursuit of operational excellence and that their involvement and competence are essential for achieving sustainable success. The implementation of ISO 10018 enables organizations to create an environment that fosters people engagement, empowerment, and knowledge sharing, leading to improved performance and competitiveness. To achieve operational excellence, organizations need to focus on developing the skills, knowledge, and competencies of their people to align with their strategic objectives. ISO 10018 provides a framework for organizations to establish a culture of continuous improvement, where people are encouraged to contribute to the identification and implementation of improvements that add value to the organization. The standard emphasizes the importance of leadership commitment, clear communication, and empowerment of people to take ownership of their work processes and contribute to the achievement of strategic objectives. It also highlights the need for organizations to provide training, development, and coaching to enhance the competence of their people, enabling them to perform their duties effectively and efficiently. ISO 10018 implementation involves several key elements, including 1. Establishing a clear vision and strategic objectives that are communicated to all people within the organization. 2. Defining and deploying policies and procedures that support people involvement and competence. 3. Identifying and providing training, development, and coaching needs to enhance people's competence. 4. Encouraging collaboration, teamwork, and open communication. 5. Establishing a culture of continuous improvement, where people are empowered to identify and implement improvements. 6. Recognizing and rewarding people's contributions to the achievement of strategic objectives. 7. Monitoring and evaluating the effectiveness of people involvement and competence initiatives. 8. Continuously reviewing and improving processes and procedures to ensure their alignment with strategic objectives. The implementation of ISO 10018 can bring numerous benefits to organizations, including 1. Improved people engagement and motivation. 2. Enhanced competence and skills. 3. Increased productivity and efficiency. 4. Better decision-making and problem-solving. 5. Enhanced innovation and creativity. 6. Improved customer satisfaction. 7. Increased competitiveness and market share. 8. Achieving sustainable long-term organizational success. In conclusion, the ISO 10018 standard for operational excellence provides guidelines for organizations to enhance their people involvement and competence in achieving their strategic objectives, thereby contributing to the attainment of long-term organizational success. Its implementation enables organizations to create a culture of continuous improvement, where people are empowered to contribute to the achievement of strategic objectives, leading to improved performance and competitiveness. As I sat in the conference room, surrounded by the leadership team of a struggling manufacturing plant, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. The numbers were dismal, and the atmosphere was thick with tension. The CEO, a gruff but well-intentioned man, looked at me with pleading eyes and said, "We need to turn this around, and fast." I knew that the solution wouldn't be found in spreadsheets or financial reports, but in the very fabric of their organization, their people. It was then that I realized the true power of operational excellence. It's not just about efficient processes or streamlined systems, it's about harnessing the collective energy and expertise of the people who make up an organization. And that's precisely what ISO 10018 is all about. The first step in implementing ISO 10018 was to identify the organization's strategic objectives. It sounds simple, but it's astonishing how few companies have a clear, concise, and communicated vision. I worked closely with the leadership team to distill their goals into a concise statement that everyone could rally behind. It wasn't easy. There were disagreements and debates, but the end result was a unified vision that resonated throughout the organization. Next, we turned our attention to the people themselves. We conducted extensive training sessions, not just on the technical aspects of their jobs, but on the soft skills that are so often overlooked. We taught them how to communicate effectively, how to navigate conflict, and how to work collaboratively towards a common goal. It was amazing to see the transformation in just a few short weeks. People who had been hesitant to speak up began to share their ideas, and those who had been skeptical became enthusiastic advocates. But it wasn't just about training, it was about creating an environment that fostered growth and development. We established mentorship programs, cross-functional teams, and regular feedback loops. We encouraged experimentation and risk-taking, and we celebrated failures as opportunities for growth. Slowly but surely, the culture began to shift. As the weeks turned into months, I witnessed a remarkable transformation. Employees who had been resistant to change became champions of innovation. Departments that had operated in silos began to collaborate and share resources. And the numbers? They began to turn around too. Productivity increased, quality improved, and customer satisfaction soared. But the most remarkable aspect of this journey was the sense of pride and ownership that permeated the organization. People felt seen, heard, and valued. They knew that their contributions mattered, and that their voices were being heard. It was no longer just a job, it was a mission. Looking back, I realized that ISO 10018 is more than just a standard. It's a philosophy. It's a way of thinking, a way of being, and a way of working together towards a common goal. It's about creating an environment where people can thrive, where they can grow, and where they can contribute their best selves. As I left the plant for the final time, the CEO grasped my hand and said, "Thank you for showing us the way. We're not just a better company, we're a better family." I smiled, knowing that the true work had only just begun. But I was confident that this organization had the people, the passion, and the purpose to achieve greatness.